Diamond page where stories collide. Love and life, we take the ride. Economy stirs, society hums. Grab your seat, the future drum.
We are back again with football-related matters on DMP Sports. My name is Captain, and I welcome you to today's episode. On my right is the prolific William and the fantastic KD to my left. Tonight, we are diving into the second group of games that is happening in the ongoing FIFA World Cup in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And then there are some big games that are going on. The host nation, Mexico, will be coming live in action as against Korea. And then South Africa, on the other hand, were held to a draw with Czechia. I would like to know from my panelists, my very own KD has been rooting for African countries.
Yeah, of course.
And then it happened that today South Africa was able to pull a string. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
So I was very, very amazed when South Africa equalized.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm rooting for the African. Even I know the whole African continent are against South Africa, and even the whole world as well.
Of course.
But of course, we Africans, and most of the players, they've come out to apologize. So I think we need to forgive them and just carry on. Because one, the thing is, it's not all the population that are against whatever that are for whatever they are doing, right? I think it's just a portion of South Africans. So I think we just need to put that aside and also focus on it's not football related issue. So I just want us to focus on the football.
Okay.
In the beginning, against South Africa against Mexico, I made notice that South Africa team no on side, even when they were 2 men down, they were still pulling up, surprising the Mexicans. They were still attacking them. And I was thinking that, of course, if they had their 2 men on, they could have pulled a surprise. But of course, the 12th man will also count because you are playing on, an alien soil. So at the end of the day, it will go against you. But today, when they met, Czechia, you realize the kind of football they were playing. Even though the first 20 minutes, they were not really seeing top. But in the second half, they came into the game and they were able to get a penalty to pull one back. And it has really made the group very open, right? So it all boils down to the last match they will all be playing, right? So at the end of the day, I know South Africa, they will be, even if they don't place second, at least the third place, it should be something good for them, right?
So, Will, let's talk about this player that you've been following for a while, Mokoena. In the first game, he got a yellow card. In this game also, he got a yellow card. Automatically, he's missing out on the game.
The last
against,
game,
Korea.
Korea.
Do you think South Africa still has the chance to sail through?
Well, they still have a chance, but the margin is very slim. Because going into this last match, Korea also wants to take something from this game.
Right.
And your key player is missing. Already, you have 2 players on a red card or something. It doesn't sit well for South Africa, a team like South Africa. And then their position, as of now, it makes things difficult for them. And then it shows how indisciplined the players has been. Because you can't be getting. I think so far they are holding the country with the most cards. It's not a good thing at all for African team. So to me, I mean, they have 26. They brought 26-man squad, and whoever going to place Mokoena should automatically put it in the mind that this is a chance for me to replace a good player. So I'm going to give my maximum best for my country.
Okay. South Africa, we're still rooting for you regardless. Yeah, we're still rooting for you. Okay, so Korea clashes with the host nation, Mexico, later tonight. What would be your prediction in that game?
To be honest with you, this match is really going to be difficult. A host nation whom I think, in my own perspective, I don't think they are there, right? Of course, we all know the Koreans, how they play their football, right? They run a lot. and mostly they will run with you for you to get tired. Then they will just pounce on you and just punish you at the end of the day. So I'm rooting for Korea to score at least a 2-goal to 1. Yeah, it will be something for them to sail through to the next stage of the competition.
Well, I think Koreans are always slow starters. I mean, if they want to take something out of the game, they should hold Mexico for the first 30 minutes. But if they concede a goal,
That'll be difficult.
their best will be drawing this game.
But either ways, I think it's still good for them, right?
Yeah, I mean, for those two teams, I mean, if you win your first match, automatically it puts you up there. And then I think those two teams are safe. So a draw for them will even put them on the safer side.
Okay. All right. So delving into Group B, where Switzerland trashed Bosnia by 3-0.
Yeah. I think in the first half it was very
4-1.
4-1.
Yeah, they ended up 4.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think in the first half,
Yeah.
it was interesting. I think both teams really spot a lot of chances. But in the second half, I think Bosnia was 1 goal down before they took the red card, and that was when Switzerland, they took advantage on to score the 3 goals. So for them, I think they are not through yet. So it all boils down to their last match. But for Bosnia, the kind of football they are playing, I said it in the previous video, I don't think they can sail through to the final, the next stage of the competition. Right. I don't think so. But kudos to Switzerland for putting up such an amazing performance. I told you, they have good players in there who can punish you at any day, right? The Jacques, the Imbolos, and all those things. Yeah. So I'm really perplexed seeing Switzerland. Of course, it's my country. I've always loved to go and visit Switzerland. So how rich the country. So I'm rooting for them to also go through to the next stage.
Okay. Let's take a look at Canada, Qatar. After that, say disappointing performance in the first games, do you see them beating Qatar this time around?
Well, Canada should just take something out of this game. We are 3 host nations.
Yeah.
US picking their first 3 points. Mexico picking their first 3 points. Now, we the Canadians, what are we going to do? Are we going to sit there being the first nation to be kicked out? Yeah, they have to, think about all those things. Do you want to go out of the competition so early like that? No. So if they want to stay in this competition, this match should be a must win for them.
Great. Okay, so diving into Group C, where we saw one of the best games between Morocco and then Brazil. But this time around, Scotland is facing Morocco, and Haiti is hosting Brazil.
Of course.
What will be the outcome on both teams?
I think, to be honest, Moroccans, most of their players are playing with this top players, and they're playing in the top teams, right? So at the end of the day, they know themselves, they know how to react and all those things, and tactically, mentally, they are very there. So I am predicting Morocco should emerge at the end of the game, at least maybe because in the first game they drew, which has opened the game. Right now, Scotland, they have 3 points, they are leading, and I know Brazil will go through, and I know Morocco will go through. So at the end of the day, I'm rooting once again for Africa. Morocco is going to beat Scotland 3-1.
How about you, Will?
Well, Morocco has a good team, so has Scotland. To me, I feel like Morocco should come to this game knowing that nothing but a win will put them on the safe side. So I think they are going to prevail or come out as victory in this game. But I see it as a slim margin. Yeah, probably like 2-1.
Okay. And then another host nation, the US, comes against Australia. That was going to be a difficult game by all standards. Paraguay will also face Turkey. Would you like to share a prediction or outcome? Like I said, please see him for the odds. He's here to predict.
I think Turkey is going to win this one. Yes. Turkey is a good side with all the qualities. We saw what Australia did. It was a shock to But I don't think we're going to have another upset with Turkey once more. And then I see Turkey winning by 3 goals to 0.
Oh, great. Keddy?
Well, so of course, US. To be honest with you, I know they have very good players. Right now, most of their players don't really play in US. They have players who are in diaspora playing and all those things and well experienced as well. So of course, once again, the 12 man is going to speak for them a lot. So this game, I'm thinking US they are going to win by 2 goals to 0.
Okay. So, lovely viewers, we'll be here to deliver and then serve you the best review and then previews of the games that will be happening. And then most especially, we'll be following on the Black Stars performances in all their games and then possibly see if we'll be able to sail through the next round of the games. My name has been Captain, and then, of course, KD, and then we'll kindly subscribe, comment, and then let's keep interactive on our socials.
Down, down,
Peace.
down. Down, down, down. Da 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 down, down, down. Diamond page where stories collide. Love and life, we take the ride. Economy stirs, society hums. Grab your seat, the future drums. A diamond page, oh let's engage. Every topic, every stage. Borderlines blur, but hearts stay true. Diamond page is all for you. The brass is bold, the groove runs deep. Thoughts to ponder, truths to keep. Snap your fingers, feel the flow. Diamond page now.